Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. So today we are actually going to be doing an updated settings video here in season 5. I hope you guys are enjoying season 5 so far. I know Warzone is in a very questionable state right now. There's a lot of people playing other games right now that played Warzone for its entire lifespan. There's a lot of people that just simply aren't enjoying it that much anymore, but are still playing it. There's a lot of people that are actually still loving it. I think this is a perfect video for you guys to put all your comments down below on this situation, because I do a new settings video every single season, regardless if I change any of my settings or not. But honestly, I don't think I've asked that question yet, so I genuinely want you guys to comment down below what you guys think of the state of Warzone right now. If you guys are new to the channel, man, I do a new settings video every single season so you guys can actually see what I'm using and if I actually update anything. Now, I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you. I have not updated any of my settings. However, there are some things that I have not showed you guys yet in any of my settings video previously, so I think you guys are going to want to stay tuned because they have to do with my graphic settings, and I get so many questions about that every single video. So make sure you guys stay tuned throughout the whole video, because we're going to be going over everything when it comes to your general settings, my graphic settings, controller, audio, everything like that. Before we jump into it though, man, make sure that you guys drop a like on the video. We're gonna shoot for 5k likes on this video for season 5. Like, literally, bro, all my settings video in the past have had an extremely generous amount of likes from you guys. Y'all seem to enjoy these type of videos a lot, so hit that like button. We're gonna shoot for 5k for season 5. I know it's an insane like goal, but these videos go stupid every single time a new season comes out. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, especially if you guys are brand new. I post daily COD content, man. 30 plus kills, 40 plus kills, insane tips and tricks and everything along those lines. So do hit the sub button. Here's a noti shout out up on the screen, so if you guys do want to win one in a future video, make sure you guys are subbed with the noti bell turned on. And once you guys are finished, comment down below #BellGang. So right off the rip, we're just gonna be simply skipping over keyboard and mouse because I don't play on keyboard and mouse. So we're just gonna skip over those and go straight to general, man. Now you guys will notice that I actually do play on controller, obviously. Now with my controller, I actually have 2 buttons on the back. The left one is for sliding and everything like that, and then the right one is actually for X, which is like jumping and stuff like that. So now moving on, we have field of view, which is actually a huge topic because console players are actually not very happy with the fact that console does not have an FOV slider. If you guys are on console and want an FOV slider, drop a like on the video right now, man, because I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys watching this video right now that is not on PC wants an FOV slider. So drop a like if you guys want Activision to bring one of those out in one of the new updates. I personally run on 120. There's a myth that has always been going around that if you run on 120 FOV, it decreases aim assist and you'll lose it and stuff like that. That's been proven wrong time and time again. So if you guys are skeptical of that, just put it on 120 and trust me, you guys will see no change with your aim assist. I also run it on affected, so I get less visual recoil. Independent is obviously more zoomed in. That's really not what you want when you're running on 120 FOV, so I would definitely put it on affected. For my brightness, I just simply have it at 50, nothing more, nothing less. I'm pretty sure 50 is default. Now for our horizontal and vertical heads up display, they're just both on 100. Skip introduction movie is on disabled because I'm not gonna lie, bro, I really do not like seeing the new movies every time that the game is started up and stuff like that, especially when the new season drops. I just hate seeing that over and over again. Now for whatever reason, bro, I see so many people that have subtitles on and I'm honestly so confused. Now if you guys have a legitimate hearing issue, you're definitely gonna need subtitles, but honestly, bro, I see a lot of people who are able to play Warzone perfectly fine and don't have a hearing issue and they have subtitles on, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? It takes up so much of your screen and is such a big distraction. Like, why have subtitles on in that situation? It doesn't make any sense. So please just turn those off. Now for my colorblind type, I actually have Trinopia, but it's actually just set to the interface, so it's not on the world option. So what you guys see when I'm playing the game and stuff like that, it doesn't have anything to do with my colorblind settings. So just kind of scrap that idea that I have some like crazy colorblind setting on in Warzone. That's just simply not the case. On-demand texture streaming, this is a new feature that they brought out a couple seasons ago, I'm pretty sure. I just had this disabled because a lot of people honestly just did not recommend it at the time. Minimap shape, definitely set at the square, man. No questions asked, doesn't need any explaining. Also, make sure that you guys do have the rotation on enabled. And compass cardinal direction, I actually have it like set to the letters option because it gives you the ability to call out northwest, southeast, southeast, northwest, stuff like that. These settings right here just depends on what type of player you are. You might be a super soft player. You hate seeing profanity and gore. Well, you can turn it off, but honestly, I really don't care about that type of stuff, so you can just leave that be if you want to. And then all this is stuff right here just for PC PC when it comes to like the FPS. I have everything disabled except when I mute my sound, so you guys can copy that down if you want to. Now for our graphics settings, man, I actually run on full screen borderless. Now I run on a single PC, and when I run on full screen, not only does it just not perform the same, but it also just basically lags out when I try to tab out and go to a different thing such as Google or Discord or something like that. So I love running a full screen borderless. As you guys can tell, I do have a 2080 graphics card. A lot of people ask me what GPU I'm using, and that actually reminds me right now I'm gonna be going over some stuff that I've never gone over in any other settings video before, which is my NVIDIA graphics settings. So real quickly, I'm gonna just show you guys what I'm running on my monitor. These are my monitor settings on my NVIDIA control panel. I actually have a BenQ XL 2411p. So these are pretty much the settings that I have on my game monitor, and then we'll also go over to the 3D settings so you guys can see everything that I use when it comes to that stuff. I got a lot of questions about what hardware I use and stuff like that. Now I don't necessarily want to turn this into a hardware video, but I get a lot of questions on my graphics settings and stuff like that, so you guys can see everything right here. Now I actually don't have anything changed when it comes to color correction on the NVIDIA control panel, but I actually do have some stuff changed on OBS. You guys see that, however I don't. I personally have color correction changed on my BenQ monitor, which is what I see, and you guys see what's changed on my OBS software, but I'm not necessarily going to give that out because when it comes to content creators, believe it or not, color correction is sometimes what makes people's content unique. And I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it actually does. A lot of people don't like giving out their color correction on OBS. Moving on from that, we're going to speed run the rest of my graphics settings. You guys can copy everything down if you would like to. This is what I run. Some of you guys may have some other recommendations as to what I should run, but quite honestly with you, man, I do not like to run any other graphics settings but these, because when I first started playing Warzone on PC, I had tons of issues with graphics settings and my PC lagging, getting low FPS. Now I really do appreciate it if you guys give me some options that I can use, but honestly I'm not going to be using them. Moving on to audio, I have a whole separate audio video for you guys. There will be a card up on the screen. You guys can click that if you actually do want to watch it on how to get the best audio possible. Now for my general settings on Warzone itself, I have on boost high, master volumes on 30. If you guys are wondering why it's not on 100, it's because basically I try to balance out my audio the best when it comes to Discord, videos playing in the background, and obviously the game, so 30 works the best for me. Music volume, I have it on 0. I hate hearing the menu music and stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea listening to that in the background. Dialogue volume on 100, effects 100, Juggernaut music disabled, hit markers, you gotta have it on classic, man. Mono audio, obviously have that disabled like what, and then here are my voice chat settings right here and everything along those lines. These are pretty irrelevant. Now what you guys probably clicked on the video for, me and my controller settings, this is where we get into the juicy information. So for my BR button layout and stick layout, I actually have them both on default. As I mentioned, I actually have a custom controller where I actually have, you know what I'm saying, the buttons on the back when it comes to sliding and jumping and stuff like that. Circle is bounded to my left button, and jumping, which is X, is linked to my right button. That is why I don't have to run any fancy schmancy button layouts such as bumper jumper and tactical and whatever people use. Invert vertical look, have that disabled if you guys play with this on. Honestly, you're a freak of nature. I don't know how you do it. For your dead zone, man, this is actually changed by your personal controller. Now I'll have a separate video with a card up on the screen if you guys want to go check out how to adjust your dead zone properly. Now this pretty much has to do with how much stick drift you have, and you guys may notice that in my videos I actually do have a fair amount of stick drift. Now that's just because my controller is simply messed up and I can't really do anything about that, but my 0.03 dead zone for when I actually do have a good controller with no stick drift, 0.03 is perfectly fine for me. But your dead zone is something that you want to adjust personally, so do not copy mine down. Click the card after you're done watching this video and you guys can actually see how to adjust your dead zone properly yourself. Horizontal and vertical recoil control, the big question, what sensitivity do I run? 6.6. A lot of people use this. It's a very popular sensitivity, and then my ADS sense on both low and high zoom is 0.85. I run a dynamic aim response curve, controller vibration, definitely have this disabled. I was one of the people back in the day that actually used to run this enabled, and I was very skeptical of turning it off until I just decided one day to do it, and after a few games, man, you're gonna get used to it. Trust me, it's 10 times better. Aim assist, definitely have this on standard. You don't really want to mess with your aim assist at all, simply for the fact that this is the standard aim assist, obviously the name says it itself, in all Call of Duty. So if you guys change your aim assist on MW, there might not be an option to have the same aim assist in future Call of Duties, and obviously honestly pass Call of Duties because they don't have these type of aim assist settings such as precision or focusing. So just have it on standard. And for skill aim assist with FOV, I actually have it on enabled. I know a lot of people like deadzone actually have it disabled. I'm not exactly too sure what this does, but I can tell you guys right now with my experience of playing with both, skill aim assist with FOV enabled is the best in my opinion. So you guys can use it if you want to and do some testing on your own terms, but I like it on. And then pretty much I'm sure all these are the same besides my use and reload behavior, which is actually on contextual tap, because when you're playing Warzone, you only want to press the button one time to pick up stuff, and having to hold down a button to pick up stuff in Warzone is honestly just tax. So definitely have this on contextual tap. And I think everything else is the same besides armor plate behavior. I have it on apply all. Now moving on to the movement settings. A lot of you guys say I have the best movement in the game and stuff like that. So if you guys want to know my movement settings, here you guys go. Now, slide canceling is one of the most popular movements in Warzone. If you guys want to know how to do everything when it comes to movement, I have a full video. You guys can click the card up on the top of the screen right now. It'll show you guys everything of my movement, all the movements that I use, all the techniques, how I do it. It's going to show you everything, man. So, but these are the basic settings you guys are going to want to have movement like pretty much every single pro Warzone player. Slide behavior on tap, auto move forward disabled, automatic sprint, make sure that you guys have that on automatic tactical sprint, vehicle camper recenter enabled, and parachute auto deploy disabled. And with the controller settings done, that's pretty much everything, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do this every single season, so if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys do hit the sub button because I post daily COD content, and usually these types of videos attract new viewers. So I would really appreciate if you guys do stick around and subscribe for more content, and of course drop a like, man. Like I said, we have a crazy like goal for this video, 5K likes, man. Every settings video you guys go stupid, so I honestly know that like goal isn't really that difficult. So make sure that you guys do hit the like button, man. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I will see you on the next video. Peace.
Dropping my show like a Warzone, starting a mosh pit, leaving with broke bones. 100K on me like hydro, count it up, audience cover the whole globe. Sneakers and hit you with astros. I got the setup that come from the cosmos. I don't need nobody telling me how to flow. I just keep stacking these subs like it's Quiznos.